better way to kick things off on a Super Saturday here on TSN. 5-0 against the East, 5-0 perfect here at home as well this season as they're trying to get themselves to 10-1 on the year. Cote sending it away, and it'll be Leak returning it from his own 20-yard line across the 30, and is hit right there by Bryce Notree. It is Cam Dukes into the ball game right now. He dives his way forward, pounding the line, flags up once again. No signal as of yet.
The defensive line lined up offside. That penalty decline. It's a touchdown.
And Dukes has his fourth rushing touchdown of the season. The Argonauts take the early lead here at BMO.
What you're trying to do, you're trying to create a moving wall. I call it a wedge. You're going to move the players either over the center or over the off tackle. These look to be to the right tackle, and it's a whole moving wedge that pushes everybody in there. Again, when you get the ball inside the 1-yard line, you got to score at least 95% of the time. 6
plays, 51 yards with that great starting field position on a short punt.
Strong side linebacker, and Dubois with his 11 interceptions this year is amazing.
A.J. Olet, touchdown Argos! Back-to-back carries for Olet, and the Argos are back in the end zone immediately.
This is the bread and butter of what they like to do. And again, he winds it back behind the nose guard. What you're trying to do is get him to flow. If the defenders to the field flow, and then the nose guard, the player lined over the center, moves.
5th touchdown rushing of the season for A.J. Olet. Fajardo, deep drop over the middle into the end zone! Big collision right at the goal line. Oh, how about a 2-play drive on the other side with a short field? As he got that one out and away to prevent the sack, it leads to a field goal attempt for Boris Beatty. Beatty hasn't had an attempt from beyond 50. This one will come from 51 yards away. Never in question. Hammers it through. As Boris Beatty comes out to tag 3 more onto the Argonauts lead, up 20-7. Couple of big splash plays, short fields in the first quarter, gave them control. A pair of Beatty field goals as well, as he looks to tie his season high of 3. And with Beatty handling the responsibilities, Haggerty off the roster. It's David Unger, the holder, putting it down after the long snap from Anguillet. And it is through and good, 23-7. Toronto up over Montreal. David Cote pounds this one through. Alouettes reach double digits, but still trail by 13 points. Hanging in the balance over the next 2 weeks, including this second half. Kelly pumps, looks to use his legs, runs to the end zone, fire the cannons. Touchdown Argos, and a flag at the end of the play for the hit on Kelly after he crossed the goal line.
You also get the opportunity, if you have a quarterback who can use his legs, to go ahead and pull it, and if they cover the pass route and they cover the run, they don't have an option for the quarterback. It usually has to come from the free safety, and at the 4-yard line, that's not going to happen in time.
A.J. Olet.
But again, they're in tempo to go fast, play fast in the defense.
Olet into the end zone. Gets another in this ball game.
When you have a low center of gravity like A.J. Olet does.
High snap brought down by David Unger. Knocks it through the uprights, and Toronto continues to roll. This one comes from 23 yards away. Hold is down. Got close to it, but knocked through. 1 miss on the day for Beatty, but he has made plenty of kicks with Barlow. Now on 3rd down, Montreal goes. Desperation time. Baseball back at the end zone. Up for grabs. Intercepted. Jamal Peters, 3rd of the season for number 3. Final thoughts here, Coach. The Argos stay undefeated at home and send a message, winning the season series against the number 2 seed right now, the Montreal Alouettes.
Yeah, they're pushing themselves in a position where they're going to have first place locked up.
Certainly a message sent here today, 39-10. The final is the Argonauts clinch a playoff spot a week earlier than they did last season when they went on to win the Grey Cup. A fantastic matchup. The only chance to send a message here at home, I'd say it's been done.